Today in Can Haz Armory, converting a foil socket to sabre. All you really need is the right part in about 5 minutes. Okay, so there are ways to convert or alter the use of a sabre, of a foil socket to become used for sabre. First you can do is, like on a bayonet, very easy. You would take a wire. It can be a body cord wire. It can be whatever kind of wire you want, and it would go from under the screw here like normal and go down and under the bracket right here on the other side. When it's tightened down or crushed against the back side of the guard, obviously wire's got to get stripped, and that crush against the back of the guard will make that BC connection need for sabre. There was a Leon Paul used to have one where they actually took this section out. It had a big thick brass washer back here. That's something I never knew how to do because it probably had to be done at the factory, because this bracket, if it's bent out, it's not going to come back together again. And with the death of the Leon Paul socket, the absolute one that's still out there, I think, and you're likely to see less of that. Mostly see these sockets in foil, but I do see them in sabre so often. But again, a wire from here under the base of the bracket to get crushed against the guard, that would do it. More likely for a foil socket, what you have to do is, again, to force connect between the B and C line. Now, you could do it by virtue of some wire between the pins under here. You guys see people use paper clip, or you could do, like the Leon Paul, a wire from the B line, doesn't matter where it's attached to the B line, down to under the base of the bracket. But there's also other ways that don't depend on the grip being all tight. You can find it. I don't know where people found these, but these are machined spacers that replace the top insulator, and then you have that connection through the bracket here. Or you could take the insulators out, and so you put washers in place. Again, same thing. You have the force connection here for BC. It's a good connection as long as it's tight. I figured a little different way, though. I found these tiny little shoulder washers that will take the place of the top washer, the top thing here. So we take that apart and show you. Didn't come off all the way, hang on. So I'm going to do the nut. Don't lose it. Take the whole thing apart. So I have the ring washer, that's part of the shoulder. There's a shoulder washer. Take that out. Put the shorter one on, and there'll be a link in the description. The shorter one goes on, and the reason you use this one is because this bottom part does not project out below the bottom side of the bracket. So put it in there. Put the nut on. So it's actually, on the nut. Like this. And now you have a connection, BC, on the underside. And also these are about the same height. And that's how I do the conversion. In the end, as long as you have a solid BC connection, however it's done, that converts it over. And that is how I convert a foil socket to sabre. Happy armoring.